Thank you for coming to Compass Starlight. This is going to be a weekly reading, the weekly check-in. This deck in my hands is the Mantegna Tarot. It is a deck of archetype cards. So after a bit of traveling, my kitties and I have finally made it to our next landing place. I think I was a bit reluctant to hit the road and find my way on my travels, and it rained quite a bit this morning, but I have to say it is rather pleasant here. There's water. Part of my reluctance, I think, is that it's fresh water, not salt water, but the water is actually very warm. And during the last rain shower, I watched a very large prehistoric snapping turtle come out of the water and hunt from land. There are a bunch of tadpoles down there with their tails and legs. They're getting rather large. And I actually found where this snapping turtle had laid her eggs, and most of them have hatched, so that was pretty neat. A lot of different birds here. We have loons, and I haven't really heard them give their call just yet, but we'll see what happens. I don't know if that comes at a certain time of year. There are only a few I've seen out on the water. It's nice. There's still a lot of pollen and a lot of rain, but the sun's come out. And this is a very nice spot where I have my table set up. I have a nice view. So this deck in my hands is the Divine Feather Messenger. For an oracle card or two, because we did get one. Let's see if we can get one more. No, that's not it. The day I left to travel was a very interesting day. But I don't think it was kind of, no, I won't get into it. The cats traveled well. One of them, I think, found a mouse last night. Did not get to it, but had fun chasing it. Alright, perhaps that's the only one there. So we have from the Mantegna Tarot, we have Polymnia, card number 15. We have Calliope, card number 11. Jupiter, card number 46. And then from the Divine Feather Messenger, we have White Turkey. The power to heal the earth is within you. Oh, I think I have the whole deck upside down. Yes, so let me reverse these. I'll reverse those in a moment. And I think that is all the cards we're going to take. So we have the Page of Wands. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Four of Pentacles. And the Ten of Cups. Okay. This deck is the Rainbow Tarot. Okay, well, let's get into the cards. Polymnia is card number 15, and that is the archetype for aesthetics. Discover the inner beauty of all things. Yes, this is a card about having appreciation. So I have to say, being transient, I do very much appreciate having this roof over my head, though it meant doing quite a bit of cleaning and the travel and giving up the port town, the ocean port town I was in previously. But it's really quiet here. There are a lot of tall old trees around. The last time I was here, there was a bald eagle looking over the house. I do appreciate it, and I am looking forward to spending the rest of the month here. At any rate, the card Polymnia is encouraging us to take stock of our environment, of our friendships, of the situations we have going for us in our lives, and to appreciate them. And I would add as well, even the things that don't seem like they are going as well for us, sometimes we are led on a detour for a reason, right? So you can always try to train your mind to appreciate those detours. So again, this card is discover the inner beauty of things. There's something about everything which can be appreciated. The next card is card number 11, Calliope. That is the archetype for psychology. Understand the origin of your sadness. That can be a tough one sometimes. There are a bunch of unknowns ahead. So what can you see in your life that might be a cause of sadness, or are you having a hard time letting go of anything in particular on your journey? Are you having a hard time embracing something new? There may be wonderful things on your horizon, and yet some reluctance to fully embrace that with complete enthusiasm. And if that's the case, ask yourself why. What is the origin of your sadness? And then the next card from the Mantegna Tarot is Jupiter. Jupiter is card number 46. It is the archetype for will. The will, having a strong will. Dominate the situation while remaining in the background. It's an interesting synopsis of the archetype, Jupiter. Jupiter is an archetype, it is an energy, and in this deck it represents having a will to do something or not, action, commitment, perseverance. Jupiter, the planet, represents expansion, and generally it is a benefic planet. What might you be expanding in your life? Do you have the will to do so? Do you have the will to pursue? Do you have the will to expand? Do you have the will to make changes in your life? To expand your horizons, perhaps? In this particular card, Jupiter sits in some odd type of chair, throne. It seems as though he's come down from the heavens, and at his feet there is an individual. Perhaps it is a child, perhaps it is a young lady. And around those two figures are 5 worn soldiers. They could possibly be resting, but I think it is to be implied that they are deceased. Did the small individual here have the will to survive, to avoid conflict? Did the small individual here find a way to be favored by the gods? I can never hold this very still. Do you see Jupiter in this sort of oval-shaped throne, and the small individual at his feet? The color blue is a color of protection. The color purple is a color of royalty. I can't quite tell in this light. It almost looks to be like a combination of both. Jupiter also has the crown on his head. This is awakening your own crown, your crown chakra, to be attuned to the workings of the divine plan. And there is a strength with this eagle above him. Let's read what the white turkey represents in this divine feather messenger book. White turkey. The turkey has long been a symbol of abundance, wisdom, earth, and giving back. The symbolism is enhanced by the color white, the color of healing and purity. White turkey, therefore, is a symbol for healing the earth and our call to earth healing. The turkey in North America is most commonly a symbol of the harvest, the abundance of the season, and a turkey that is sacrificed as the give back to feed the group. The white turkey is not so common and calls us to recognize the uniqueness of this symbol and the power of its message. The white turkey brings with it the message that the earth is calling for healing now. Your connection to the earth and your need and desire to receive healing will be divinely guided. As you focus on earth healing, whether through environmentalism, blessing the land and water, or contributing to preservation efforts, you will assist in healing your own personal earth energies. These may be related to abundance, to your physical body, or to family issues. The white turkey comes to assist you as a mirror. As we heal the earth, we heal ourselves. Energies: earth-based healing, abundance, divine wisdom. Season: fall. Element: earth, air. Color: white. Purity and healing. Affirmation: I am open to receive the divine abundance and healing of the earth. I believe as turkey, white turkey is a symbol of abundance, wisdom, and giving back. Jupiter also can be a symbol of those exact characteristics: abundance, wisdom, and giving back. How are you giving back your energy to the planet, to your environment, to your associates, friends, colleagues, and family? How are you balancing yourself and carrying yourself so that you are giving back a very balanced energy? Are you balanced? If not, how can you find your balance? Now, as for the tarot in this row below, the first card here is the Page of Wands. I see similarities and almost a reflection between this Page of Wands and the card Jupiter. They are both taking hold of the wand. The wand represents enthusiasm, will, and in this card, embracing new horizons. You see the mountains behind the protagonist. They indicate challenges at times. Perhaps this protagonist has taken the wand up to face those challenges with enthusiasm to overcome them. The Nine of Pentacles right here adjacent to the card Page of Wands suggests a feeling of satisfaction, feeling materially blessed, complete in their earthly situation. Everything they need is everything that they have. And in that, there is a sense of stability with the abundance of the blessings. Jupiter asks us to consider the blessings. Polymnia asks us to consider blessings, to appreciate the beauty, the wonder in all things. The Nine of Pentacles character here has an appreciation for all the material things and feels ultimately satisfied and abundant, and in that sense of satisfaction feels as well a sense of stability. The Four of Cups here, This can be a card of rejection, rejecting offers that are being presented. Interestingly, in this particular Four of Cups, the protagonist is looking away from all of the cups, all of the offers. Perhaps won't even admit to the fact that a fourth cup is being offered, and yet the bird on the crown is looking at that cup. And the bird represents thought. The bird does have a focus on that cup. This is that inner knowing, that inner sense, perhaps that sixth sense that there's something we feel like we're missing, or there's something we are intentionally blocking out. Like Calliope indicates, take a look at the cause of your sadness. Perhaps this protagonist isn't quite focused on the cause of the sadness, but if they could face that sadness of the past, they could also face the abundant offer being presented now in the present at this time. This is a struggle. This is a struggle of the mind in disposition, in the disposition of your own thoughts. The Four of Pentacles indicates holding on too tightly. Holding on too tightly to the systems of the past, holding on too tightly to concepts, ideas, securities, things that have made us feel stable, things that have made us feel secure. We are being asked to let that go. We are being asked to focus on the new opportunities being presented to us. Perhaps Jupiter is offering to us new opportunities. The white turkey's here to represent abundance and wisdom. The wisdom would be to let go of the past, to do the healing work, to find healing to the sadness, the cause of the sadness, the root of any issues, so that we can turn to face this fourth cup, this cup of emotional satisfaction. When we have everything at our disposal, we can then reach the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is ultimate joy and satisfaction. It is having everything that you want. So this week you may be finding yourself challenged to overcome some inner turmoil, to dig deeply within, to assess your mental state, your attitudes, to appreciate everything that you have, and also to have the will to move forward, to keep rolling that wheel of fortune in your favor. Time keeps moving, and emotions, situations, they are all transient. We can move into the next phase, into the next step, into the next chapter. Here it is suggested that we will have this wonderful abundance and sense of satisfaction if we will allow it to happen. So don't be afraid to let go of some outdated ideas, some outdated notions, concepts, ways of being. You're being asked to look into the new future, look into what is being presented to you, look at the opportunities that are here, now, and around you. Take a lesson from the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands has courage and innocence. The Page of Wands is the inventor of their future. This page is creative and excited about the future. This page is filled with the possibility of all the newness that we could discover on the horizon. This card asks us to be flexible. Be enthusiastic about the people with whom you surround yourself. Be enthusiastic about your surroundings, about whatever situation you're in. This is also a card that indicates the potential for traveling. Expand your horizons. I have got my little Visconti Tarot deck here, and I'm going to pull a couple cards for this reading. That'll do it. We have the Three of Swords, we have the Devil, and we have strength. The strength to overcome the devil. And the Three of Swords being heartbreak and pain. My goodness, what is this message? This is, again, that message from Calliope. Look into your own psychology. Understand the origin of your sadness. Understand the origin of this pain. If you still feel pain about some situation, some event in your life, look into it. Don't let that pain be the devil that prevents you. That, you have the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other shoulder. Don't let that devil win. Don't let that devil be the voice in your head that prevents you from expanding your horizons. That is this energy right here. This is not wanting to see the benefits of the future, the benefits of change. This is rejecting anything that could come across your path based on past fears, past hurts. Holding on to what you have now because there couldn't be anything better. Or you just don't want to lose. Sometimes that psychology, it is a matter of retraining your thinking. So if you are in a place of mind where you rethink situations or circumstances that weren't all that beneficial, perhaps you have a sense of regret over events that occurred, do your best to retrain your mind and to heal yourself. And sometimes that means getting help. Therapy can help you talk through whatever is on your mind, but going over it over and over again in your mind does not get you out of that state of mind. What gets you out of that state of mind is to focus and turn your attention every time your mind goes back to the past, or those regrets, or those circumstances, or those events. Every time your mind goes there, you have to kind of elbow yourself in order to turn your attention towards the future, towards brighter days. It looks like you have brighter days ahead with this Ten of Cups, and the Strength card here suggests that you have the strength within you to persevere, to reach this goal, and to heal and let go of hurts from the past. I'm going to end this reading here. Thank you so much for coming to Compass Starlight.